Good morning, everyone. It's Liz Mulheron with your weekly message from Archangel Michael and his empowerment cards. 52 gorgeously presented cards full of wisdom and inspiration for all of us. And they're extremely easy to use. And the idea of them is to pull a couple of cards every day and focus on that message. And because when you focus on things, that's when things start to change. And change comes with you. And it's our responsibility to shift and go, learn to be a better us. And these cards are available on my website, lizmulheron.com. So, and when you do shuffle, one will pop out, in your mind. They may say, just take the bottom one, take the top one, cut the deck. They're very personal. So you use them as you're guided to. So the message for all of us today is, your ego will question and put down your ideas. Your soul will always come up with a reason why you should go with it. Go with your soul. Okay. The difference between the ego and the soul. Okay. The ego is extremely noisy. The ego tends to compare, tends to put down yourself, put down others, put down ideas. It definitely compares or just says you're not worthy. So it really is at that loud noise which tends to dampen dreams. And the soul is the complete opposite. It's it's like anything. There's a good and a bad, a black and a white. It's all about becoming a balance. But the soul is that soft inner voice that comes from your heart. It's the whispers of your heart, the whispers of your soul. And they're always whispers. They're soft, they're gentle, but they're kind. They're understanding. They're forgiving. They're gentle. And so when you have this soft inner voice happening, and then you have this loud, abrupt voice, quite often the loud one gets listened to first, instead of stopping and going, hold on, I'm going to listen to this soft voice I have inside me. Because when you have a dream, quite often you tell people and they go, there's no way you're going to do that. You don't deserve that. And dreams do come true. And quite often when you dream and you actually trust it and you listen to your guidance, your dreams are better than you ever expected. And my life is full of that. It's living examples every day that I see with myself and with my clients. But it's what it is with the ego is, first of all, you have to acknowledge it. So when you've got this ego that's very loud, you acknowledge it and say, okay, I hear you. And I understand that is a possibility, or I understand that's what people may think, but I'm going to listen to this. Because as soon as you acknowledge your ego, then the ego quietens. When you disregard it, it gets louder. It's a bit like a toddler. The toddler wants something, so they're loud. And if you ignore it, they tend to get louder and louder, and then they may get destructive. But if you stop and you acknowledge what they're saying, listen to what they're saying, you don't have to always agree with what they're saying, then they're happy with that, and then they'll go off and do something else. So that's what the ego and the soul is. The ego is a little toddler trying to get your attention. The soul is the wise grandmother. It doesn't have to say too much. It doesn't have to scream. It doesn't have to yell. It just has to say a few wise words to get you where you need to go. So that's it. I've actually never ever compared the soul and the ego like that as a toddler and the wise grandmother, but it is so true. And we all have that inside of us. So it's about letting go and trusting in that inner voice that's always there to protect each and every one of us. Our soul is on our side. Our soul knows what our life journey is. Our soul knows why we're here and the impact we're meant to have on others. And it will always protect us. So spend the time and listen to that quiet voice. That's a beautiful message from Archangel Michael. So from Archangel Michael, myself, my gorgeous mother in heaven that constantly supported me as a human, and she's definitely supporting me every day as a gorgeous angel in heaven and helping me support you, because as all mothers do, mothers are here to help. So have a beautiful day, everyone. So from all the angels that support me and support you, have a beautiful day. I will see you on Wednesday with a message from Archangel Raphael. Angel blessings.